Jay Stager from Cold Country Vines and Wines. As you can see, I have a different cup this week. What I'm really here to talk about today is the fact that we are having our sale continue for one more week. We're taking all 4 of the wines that we had on sale the past 2 weeks for those people who missed it, and that is our Spring Thaw, Summer Mornings, Petite Pro Rosé, and our Northern Lights, and it's buy one, get one free this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is December 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And if you were unlucky enough to miss it the first time, stock up, because there is no limit. We only do this one time a year. And, we do it with the wines that people love, and of course, them are the ones we make the most of. So come on in, stock up. We'd love to see you, and probably I would buy a case of each one of these. Yeah, that's what I would do. The other thing I am going to bring up today is a very important one, and that is our wine club release that we have coming up this coming weekend. And so you're going to pick up, a lot of you can pick up your wine club release, and you can buy some of these 2 for 1. So it's a great weekend to come out. And if you're not a part of the wine club, you can join up relatively easily. It's just a matter of filling out a little bit of information, and you put your credit card on file, and it automatically gets charged to you. And it's really an easy process. You only have to buy 3 bottles of wine twice a year, so 6 bottles of wine a year. We pick out the wines, and that's going to be one of my main topics here. Is one of the wines we picked out for this release. This is the Dry Club and the Combo Club release coming up in December, this coming weekend. And this is Itasca. We bottled this last week. We picked it about 2 months ago. And this, if you like Sauvignon Blanc, this is the wine for you. It is a Wisconsin-grown grape. We grow it. We have 400 vines of this right in the back, and it's a very, very good producer. It ripens really early, and it has these flavors of passion fruit in it. And passion fruit, for those of you that really know Sauvignon Blanc, you know that the best Sauvignon Blancs in the world are grown in the Marlborough district of New Zealand, and they have that passion fruit flavor in it. And if you compare this side by side with the Marlborough District Sauvignon Blanc, this one has some of the same flavors. It might not have the minerality that the New Zealand has in it, but I like this better. The minerality does nothing. It makes it more complex, but this is just a refreshing, fruity, light, and it's too bad I didn't have this for before Thanksgiving, but this is the earliest we've ever bottled a current season wine. But anyway, this goes great with turkey, fish, light, delicate fleshed fish like tilapia or whitefish. This goes great with that. Also chicken, anything like red meat or salmon, that's your red wine stuff. But this goes with more of the delicate type meats. So this is awesome, and I think you're going to love it. We're going to have it here. You can buy more of it, along with your wine club pickup. Now, the other wines that we have in the wine club are a Quai Syrah, which the Quai Syrah we bottled a couple of months ago, and it is a Syrah, and of course we picked the name because of Quai's name, and it's a Syrah, so you got to remember the old Doris Day days. Quai Syrah. Anyway, Quai Syrah was a wine that we modeled after a wine. Marcus Nagley is a winemaker in California who makes, to me, the best Syrah I've ever tasted. And we tried extremely hard to make our Quai Syrah taste exactly like his Syrah that he makes in California. And we got pretty close. I think it's a worthy effort. And the longer we work at it, the closer we'll get. And to me, Marcus has been a great mentor. He's a great person, and I very, very, very much appreciate his mentoring. So that's the Quai Syrah, and that's a dry red, purely dry red. Then the third part of the wine club release is our Pearl, it's the red version of Petite Pearl, and the difference between Petite Pearl Rosé and the Pearl is that These are direct press. That means you pick the grapes, you throw them right in the press, and you squeeze the juice out. Whereas the Pearl, you put them in the press and you put them in the crusher and then you put them in a tank for a week to 10 days and let them ferment, and then you pump them back over to the press and press them. And then you get a red wine out because the fermentation action brings all of the red pigment out of the skins. And then, whereas when you direct press, you normally don't get any pigmentation at all, but because these are American hybrids have so much color in them that you get some out even when you direct press. But like California grapes, you press a Cabernet Sauvignon, you're gonna end up with white wine. It's pretty interesting. So that's our wine release. Like I said, Itasca, Que Sera, and Pearl, and all excellent wines. And tell you how they are. I drink all three of those myself. I love Que Sera, I love Itasca. Pearl is a semi-dry, which I tend to go more towards the dries, but Pearl has a great flavor, and I still drink that. You know, I mean, I'm just happy with it. It does have a 10% Merlot in it, so for you people with the crazy palates that can taste things down to parts per billion, you'll notice that little bit of Merlot flavor in there, which balances really nicely with the Riparia flavors of the Petite Pearl grape. So it's kind of cool. It's a really, really nice, it's a synergy. It actually tastes better than either wine. So that is our Pearl, and that is in the wine club, and that is going to be this next weekend. And you don't have to worry, you're going to get a letter from Kay describing all the details. And if you don't get a letter and a couple weeks go by and you actually do have a wine club pickup, she's going to give you a call. So you don't have to stress out at all about this. So that's the wine club release coming this weekend, and you can pick up your wine club release and buy one, get one free. I mean, you can just kill two birds with one stone. You're going to end up with a great deal on wine. And I got to say, this is the best dry club release we've ever had, beyond a shadow of a doubt. Anyway, I think that's all I got for today. That's Jay Stager, Cold Country Vines and Wines. I will see you next time.